I grew up in for several reasons. But I got to tell you something, one of which is, in my day, more people on television would be telling you the truth. Another reason is the headlines would be a whole lot different than they are today. Yesterday, I find this bizarre. Yesterday, in the United States of America, the debate was this health care bill. Is it socialist or not? Today, have you heard the audio tape? Have you seen the video of the president? Today, I guess the debate is, does he even know what's in this health care bill?
Is this true? Will people be able to keep their insurance, and will insurers be able to write new policies even though H.R. 3200 is passed?
You know, I have to say that I am not familiar with the provision you're talking about.
Mr. Smartest Man Alive, Mr. Harvard Law himself, Mr. Bow to the great Obama. He didn't know anything about that so little tiny detail of, will private insurance be outlawed? I mean, excuse me? He knows exactly what's in there. Why do you think he wants it rushed through so quickly? Because he knows you don't know what's in there. And yes, the slightest change to your plan means you are out. If you have private health care, you're going to be able to keep it. Nancy Pelosi said today, there's going to be even more private options. Really, are there? If I have to slightly change my plan after this health care kicks in, I can't get back in. I got to go to the government. Isn't that weird? It's almost like they're building a structure inside to build a government that you don't even recognize. This man is going to say whatever he has to say to change this structure. I'm going to show you on tomorrow's program about how this is all about reparations. You know, I was reminded by a listener today. They said to me, Glenn, you did a monologue about a year ago, and it was about reparations. Did Barack Obama believe in reparations? The answer is no, he doesn't. But on tomorrow, I'll show you what he did say he believes in, and that explains, and I had completely forgot about it, why there are all those... Remember last week on the show, I said, what the heck does the Office of Minority... What was it? The Office of Minority Affairs and Civil Rights. How is that in the healthcare? Wait until you see tomorrow's broadcast. I can't take some of the stuff that he says anymore because it is so disingenuous. Take his bogus, our system is broken line. Our system is broken. Wow. I mean, it's got some problems, but it's broken. The thing that he cited yesterday was what happened to his mother when she was sick back in 1995. Listen up.
I remember just being heartbroken, seeing her struggling through the paperwork and the medical bills and the insurance forms. So I've seen what it's like when somebody you love is suffering because of a broken healthcare system. And it's wrong.
Wait a minute. Did he just say paperwork? I mean, she got the care she needed. It wasn't about the quality of care. It wasn't that she couldn't get the care. It was about paperwork. I'm not sure what planet President Obama is from, but on this planet, the government really isn't known for simplifying paperwork. Have you ever seen the tax code? Oh, no, that's right. Most of the people in your administration don't pay taxes. Clearly, losing your mother, like President Obama did, or like I did at the age of 13, is horrible. I don't care how old you are, 13, 33, 73, any age. But I don't think you dwell on the paperwork. President Obama, an honest question. You were 34 at the time. You were an attorney. That's 5 years older and more experienced than the boy wonder you put in charge as the auto expert. You and no one in the family could help your mother fill out the paperwork in those trying times. Instead, I guess we're just complaining that the government isn't helping. It's not America's fault. I'm getting sick and tired of the put-downs on this country. Have we made mistakes? You bet we have. Have we done some stupid things? Yes. But our systems are not broken. They're getting broken by corrupt individuals in the White House and in Congress. You darn right. And that comes from both sides, both parties. We're greedy. Our cars are too big. Our butts are too big. The status quo is just not acceptable anymore. We've got a president of the United States on a world apology tour every other week. We feel so bad. No, we don't. No, we don't. Listen up, world. We changed the world. I don't feel bad. We made some mistakes, but America is good. I know that. You know that. But apparently our president doesn't really understand that. Last time I checked, we're having a problem with the border. Immigrants are fleeing their rat hole countries, and they're not aiming their floating Corollas towards Russia or China or any other dirtbag country in Europe. They're coming here. Hey, I just thought of something. Maybe President Obama has found the solution to illegal immigration. We don't need a border fence. We just have to transform our country and make it so crappy that people stop risking everything to get here. I told you yesterday, we are not capitalists anymore. And the faster you get in touch with that, the closer we will be to repairing the country. I don't know what we are. We're not socialists. We're not that. We're not communists. We're not an oligarchy. We're nothing right now because we are right now in some sort of transition. And you know it. You feel it. It is what Americans are saying. We got to slow down, slow down, slow down. Why are they saying that? Because we can't see what's being built. We are running, and we are moving quickly. But has anybody stopped to ask the question, to what? What are we moving to? It is our job as citizens to find out what that destination is, and then together decide if that's where we want to be. I mean, look at what's going on. We got czars coming out, they're shooting out of our butts. Czars like John Holdren, who is... There is great evil happening in our country. Holdren has proposed forced abortions and putting sterilants in the drinking water to control population. Oh, that's crazy. Well, that was 20 years ago. I don't care. The latest nominee for the regulatory czar, a Harvard law professor, and a guy Barack Obama knew in Chicago, is Cass Sunstein. He's a friend of Obama's. Wait until you meet this guy. He embraces the ever-so-popular senior death discount. That's the idea that will calculate the lives of younger people as having greater value than those of the elderly. He also believes in giving legal rights to livestock, wildlife, and pets, so your pet can have an attorney file a lawsuit against you. When my pet starts to talk, he can call an attorney. Human rights for livestock? This is not the America I grew up in or you grew up in. When we said change, we didn't mean this. Nobody meant this. Except perhaps the people who were really listening to Obama and Obama himself. I want to replay something for you, something that President Obama said. This is 5 days before the election. Remember, my theory has been the last few that we are transitioning. We are not collapsing, we are transitioning. He said something that even I didn't really even understand or listen to because even I didn't have the real clean ear. And I was onto this guy 2 years ago. Listen again to what he said 5 days before the election with clear ears. Here it is.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
That is what is happening. We are fundamentally transforming America. And he's got a lot of buddies now in Washington that only answer to him.